Razbani for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. I'm delighted to have with me a very victorious Karol Itauma. Karol, firstly, hope I got your surname right. How are you doing, my man?
Yeah, well, just finished the fight, a very, very tough contest. All respect to Daryl, tough guy, tough opponent, and like I said, it's all about learning, all about improving.
How do you assess your performance tonight? Obviously, you moved to 3-0. 4-0, sorry. But obviously, you're out of the ring now. I know you haven't had too much time to digest this yet, and you will go back and watch it. But so, what do you make of the fight?
For those who know me, I'm a very good, real critical fighter. I'm the first to say, okay, this is what I'm wrong, this is what I'm wrong, this is what I'm wrong. But at the end of the day, my plan is to be world champion, and I need to be hard on myself when I get there, because I need to eliminate them small mistakes that I keep making. That I made today. So yeah, if I would have rated that, probably were 6 out of 10.
Why 6? What do you think you could have done better?
I feel like the areas that I could have done and put to my advantage was, for instance, moving my feet, changing angles, them little things like that. As the fight went on and he started holding me, I should have pulled out, should have moved to the sides. So little things like that for starters.
Was it hard there? Obviously, I know you had quite a bit of following out here to kind of keep yourself composed and calm and not just jump straight in and try to get the knockout.
No, like I'm not the type of fighter to go in and looking for a knockout. I'm not the type of fighter to react off of crowds, stuff like that. Me and my coach had a game plan going into the fight, and my duty is to follow that and execute that to the best of my ability. Cut the influence out. It's just me and my coach.
I know you kind of want to push on from here now, but obviously Friday night, live on BT Sport. Not many fighters can say that when they've had 4 fights that they're live on BT Sport. It's a big platform.
Oh, absolutely. Like I said, gratitude is the first step in receiving more. So I'm always grateful, I'm always thankful for the opportunities that I'm given. Thank you to Frank, thank you to Queensbury, and I'm just blessed and grateful to be here.
What's the future hold? What do you want to kind of achieve in the next 12, 18 months? We have different level of fighters. I mentioned in my previous interview where you have kind of Josh Taylor, 18 fights undisputed, Lawrence Cody, 15, 16 fights, world champion. You got Lee McGregor, 5, 6 fights. A bit more than that, European champion. Yeah. Kind of, you're only 20, you want to take your time, you want to learn your craft. Is that the route you want to go?
Absolutely. Me being one of the heavier fighters, take a bit longer to mature and develop. So there is no rush, because when you start rushing things, that's when you start tripping up. And I want to eliminate every single, risk that's involved in it. So I'm going to leave that to my coach. I trust my team, I trust my coach, and it's all about them little marginal gains, improving and maturing. And when I get there, I'll get there and I'll be ready, and I'm going to hold it there.
I'm a lot older than you, but you're 20 and you come across extremely mature for someone your age. Is that just something that you've just gone through in life and you've just learned? I'm
blessed and grateful for the people around me, and I feel like, I know that the people that are around you have a massive influence on who you are, and you really become who you hang around with. So it's important that I do keep my, the good circle around me, and I'm blessed and grateful that I do have them kind of people that if I have a problem, I can go to. If I need advice, I can go to them. So that's what kind of got me this level head and got me the personality I do have.
I know light heavyweight is going to be your division. It's a stacked division in the UK, as you know. Boatsi, the Yards, the Arthur, the Callum Johnsons, the Craig Richards, etc. Obviously, some of them have still got a long way to go there, but maybe cross paths in the near future, one of those guys?
Absolutely, but what you got to remember is some of them, like for example, you named Craig Richards, you named Boatsi and all them, they're all in their late 20s, if not 30s. I'm certainly 20 years old, so they're minimum of 8 years ahead of me, and in 8 years is a lot of time, especially as a heavier fighter. Maturity, you can't put a boy and a man in a ring and expect them to perform the same. A man's always going to have more strength, so I need to wait for that moment, and I trust my coach so that when I do get that man strength, he'll be like, okay, now you're ready. So now it's all about taking them fights, okay, this time I had a tough opponent, next round I'm going to have a more skillful opponent, and it's all about that. So when I do get to that world level, when I get to the title level, I've got all that in my arsenal, and I can handle all that.
Who do you say is the best out of that crop of fighters that are named?
So what ones did you name?
Callum Johnson, Boatsi, Yard, Arthur. You could put Craig Richards in there as well.
In my opinion, Callum Johnson. The reason I say that is because of the people he's been in the ring with. Like, for example, Beterbiev. In my opinion, Beterbiev is probably like the best light heavyweight in the world. Obviously, 16 fights, 16 knockouts. He's got the titles, and I feel like he's the best. And Callum Johnson showed in that fight that he's tough, and he is at that world level. So I feel like the ones that you named is, you know, Callum Johnson. But all due respect to all the other fighters, they all have their own advantages. And, you know, on the night in the light heavyweight division, anything can happen. So I respect all of the fighters.
I'm guessing a couple of days off, then back in the gym, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or a week off?
Nah, see, you know what, I'm one of the people that sort of want to get back, keep going. But as I'm getting older, I'm learning to listen to my body a little bit more, because I don't want to fall into the trap where I get to the top and then I fall off quick. I want to stay there, and that's what it's all about, looking after your body.
What's on the dinner menu tonight? Must be something saucy.
Do you know what? I've learned from my lessons. I'm not going wild today. I'm not going wild.
Congratulations, mate. Enjoy the victory, and I'm sure we'll follow the journey all the way to the top.
Absolutely. Thank you. God bless.
Karol, IFL TV, thank you very much.